a VHS. Eagle Lake Weekly. 22-year-old man shot in Grapeberry Park State Park. Okay, so I guess this is reason enough to close it down, just this alone. 22-year-old Chad Foster was shot and killed by his friend. I think there's some time paradox going on here. You see, he disappeared just moments ago. So is this from the future? Well, it makes sense, to be honest. If I saw him with his white glowing eyes, I would shoot him. It's no secret what has been happening. He's supposed to be dead already. Has to have been if they took over. During an illegal Bigfoot hunt this weekend. It's so hard to... It's a very blurry newspaper been laying out there for a while. The two men broke into the closed Grapeberry State Park on Friday to look for the mythological beast known as Bigfoot. His friend Anthony Grant claims that he killed the deer and that Foster was murdered by the deer. Reporters were... What? Egypt? Oh, okay, the rest is just random... Well... newspaper text. What? Looks like there was an animal in there, like as if it scratched to get out, but maybe that's just me. So, is this newspaper predicting the future? Is there a time paradox? Is this like I predicted earlier, that this might fool with my mind that nothing is real? That I'm imagining that I will have to shoot him, and thus I see a newspaper where I read those exact words. I'm gonna go in there. I just want to have a little extra look. Thought I heard a step somewhere. Maybe it's just me. A graveyard. Why is there a graveyard here? Wasn't this supposed to be a state park? Yeah, I'm not gonna go mess with that. At least not at this point. Was there no door here? No, this is sealed. Alright, let's have a look in this bigger building. There's an entrance that we can look for. Because I'm not sure if I'm to feel more safe inside or outside right now. I really don't know what to expect anymore. Maybe there is no entrance. Maybe it's all closed off. Yeah, there's no way to get in here. I guess we just have to keep going now. Okay. Managed to calm down a little bit, even though it is a bit unsettling. Maybe finding this shapeshifter demon taking on other forms. The skull deer white form alone, or the skull white deer form alone is creepy enough by itself. how they were. I didn't even see that they were standing on their hind legs the first time I saw them on this tower. Like, holy damn! I thought they were just regular. They were standing a bit weird, sure, but they were just. They were not illuminated at all. I could just see the outlines of them, and it was so creepy. And then I suddenly noticed, hey, they're standing on their hind legs. Well, then they are not deer. They're not natural deer observing me. That's why I wasn't creeped out. I thought it was just deer observing me for some reason. But then I noticed there are people, which was also debunked when I got into the second cottage, when I saw that no, this isn't people. They are actually standing on two legs in a deer form. They shouldn't be standing on their two hind legs. Okay, I'm gonna try to focus and not ramble as much. Ooh. Wait, I need to focus. There was something about graves. Human remains. Ashes. I need to... There was something coating it in human ashes or so. Where was this? One of the notes. The first note, I think. Wasn't it the first note? Where is that clipping? That newspaper clipping? Not newspaper, the note. The... Whew. Where did I find it? Well, this is subject 11B. Can be played in a VHS player. 11B. That's creepy because I moved less than 6 months ago and our house number was 11B. Alright, here we go. Gather human ashes from the graveyard, but human ashes? Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume that we only need a sniper rifle for this. Okay. Human ashes. I'm not sure about the traditions here, but here in Norway, I believe that, like, we can bury the urns with the ashes in them in the graveyard. Okay, can I even find ashes here? I mean, assuming the Uliwaki, whatever they were called, I can't even focus, might have dug some of these up and used the corpse of some. Maybe there's some ashes laying there. What is this? Part of a moose antler, I think. Oh. I'm not a religious man, but for this particular occasion, God be with me. I'm gonna have an extra look here. This one is tipped over. Imagine all those people shivering in their past lives, walking over all their graves. I feel like I hear a step like further away. It was not mine. Like, it sounds like it's on a concrete or something. I hope this deer following me from back then isn't peeking in for somewhere. Is this somewhere else? This is somewhere else. Or is this... This is the same place. I can exit here too. Well, I already wasted some shots. Okay, this is loaded. I have 2 shots then. But where will I find human ashes? I mean, I guess I could dig. Oh, there's something here. There is something here. What is this? Did someone recently bury this up, or is this just a recently buried person? Oh, this is the biggest game of Duck Duck Goose I've ever done. And the creepiest. I could go back and review the VHS, but I'm assuming this is perhaps the only place where I can get some human ashes, and I would very much like to bring it with me. I wouldn't want to come back here for it. I don't like this. I don't like this, but I want to see what's on this VHS. Be on the lookout for creepy dares. I would have loved to find some of this ash so that I could potentially take it down, but I don't know how many there are. I only have 2 bullets left. Let's see, it was this way, wasn't it? But there's a way going here as well. Let's have a look down here. Actually, no. I wanna head back to the cottage. I wanna see what's on this VHS. I'm curious. Subject 11B. Because this sounds like a very hidden facility, like the SCP Foundation. Oh, I see you. I see you. I see you. Oh, go, 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 go. Oh, don't slip. Oh god, it was waiting for me. This zombie-like thing. Let's watch this quickly. Alright, there was a VHS player here. Turn the TV on. And insert. Power on first. Oh yeah, of course. There it is. And insert. And play. Oh, you poor guy. Room 112. Oh. That's it? Okay. What did they do? Did they experiment on you somehow? I'm gonna take this. Oh, you poor guy. You poor guy. Will I live to find out? Oh god, there you are. Come over here. Come over here, you creepy thing. With a skull and everything. Not taking any chances with you. And run, Daisy. Run. Whew. In my vision earlier, you were running. That was only in the dream. I suppose they are some sort of weird two-legged demons or so. Which is why they sort of walk on two hind legs. But how even? Deers can't do this. At least... Well... At least they shouldn't, I think. Okay, what's down here? Goes very steep downhill. There's another bridge. I don't trust these things. They can just manifest at will as well, it seems. It just suddenly was there in the house, and then it was gone again, one of the times. Jerry Trail. This is probably listed on the... or depicted on the map by the entrance, by the information desk. Jerry Trail. Well, there's no Bigfoot left. Well, there's no Bigfoot yet. There's been a good handful of dares or shapeshifters, but no Bigfoot. I would say this other phenomenon is even more interesting. More spooky. What's with the tiny, tiny lights? Oh, are those solar panel? Solar powered ones? We used to have ones that looked just like this. During the day they would collect sunlight, and during the night they would automatically turn on. And only be powered by the sunlight. A collectible. 1 of 7. Yeah, I had to restart the game a lot of times, so I don't have the other ones. Sadly. Oh, an interesting blue carpet. But all empty. Thought I heard a branch breaking. All abandoned. I wonder if these were for the people in on this project, living actually here, or if this was just... for the rangers and park and so. This one up here spoke to me. Why did you speak to me? Something about you. Oh, there's bags in here. Rucksacks. Those aren't chads, right? Those can't be chads. Keys? Van keys. Can I get out of here? Is there a van for me? Were those chads? Nah, they can't have been. Nice window, just rocks. Or were they... I guess maybe his van? I'm not even sure how we got there. Like, did he drive? I mean, one of them must have driven. I don't know if this is keys or if this is other keys. Oh, wow. Second. Oh, wow. Am I hallucinating, or are there a lot of people looking for Bigfoot? What the? And lots of those notes as well. There's one note for each of these. I don't get it. Walkie-talkie. Walkie-talkie. Why so many of them? Oh, this is some creepy mojo. And a big, big house. Oh, dirty window. Nothing of interest that I can see at first glance. Nice lights though. I like those. Camp. Don't mind if I do. 2018 map. Oh, I need to keep my distance a bit. 5 Moose Trail, that's at the start. Jerry Trail. Cooper Trail. US Road, I guess that can take us out of here. US Road 12 also goes around. So we are here, I think. Kubrick Trail. Not Stanley Kubrick's trail, I hope. The one who made The Shining. It's gonna be a creepy trail. Wild Outbackers, Week 8 schedule. Louisiana group, Colorado group. Traverse evac team. Kitchen area with a banana collectible over there. Makes me feel like this is a Donkey Kong game or so. Average. Guess according to the map, if I go to the left somewhere, that should take me to the parking lot, if I understood it correctly. Okay, let's have a look in here. We're gonna explore when we're here. Oh, another map. Okay. Just a big room and a map. This is all evacuated. And a walkie-talkie. Again? What went on here? And when? So yeah, I'm assuming I'm there at the Jerry Trail. Yeah, there's the little cabin thing, I guess. So if we go down to the Cooper Trail is what we need to find. Whew. Yeah, let's get out of here. Further step again. Is that just me? I hope that's just me. Ugh. What is this? Gas tank? Used gas tank? Oh! Like fuel? A jerry can? What, for my... for the van I want to escape in or so? What's this over here? I want to see what this is. I'm too curious. Oop. What? What? I don't know what happened there. Must be getting dizzy. Pipeline installation in Greatberry State Park. Yeah, by Tyler T. Walter. A pipeline is being installed in the middle of the park, but it is controversial. Well, they don't even know what it is, from what I understood. The public believes a state park should not have an oil pipeline. Is that what they call it? Oil pipeline running through it, as that could harm the environment and ecosystem. Well, yeah, I suppose there could always be a threat, and they shouldn't build in a state park anyway, I guess. Others believe that any structure inside a park is wrong, although there are already existing structures in the park. It is not an oil pipeline. That is all I am allowed to say, said the CEO of Flaming Bananas when questioned on these matters. It's probably something much, much worse. You probably would have loved it to be an oil pipe. Let's see, there are currently people protesting. There are currently people bleh, protesting the issue. I'm sorry. In, what does it say? Including the park's own residents. Mark Owens and Bo Dinglers. I can't read that. It's too blurry. I wonder how long this newspaper was there. This goddamn thing literally runs within 30 feet of my damn house. Well, there was someone else as well who they told him that he couldn't live there next summer. Said Mark Owens. This park used to be so beautiful. I can't. It's too blurry. This thing ever came in here. We are unsure what is inside that pipeline, but we will let you know in the store when the new information becomes available, I assume. Moose census. Why is there a circle around? I guess a coffee. They put a coffee cup on it. Oh, look at. There are with numbers of Norwegian moose. Well, I'm from Norway. Known locally as elk. Well, it depends because Norwegian moose. Oh, like this. Elk in the Americas is a bit different than what we refer to as elg, with a G, not a K. Because if I'm not mistaken, then the elk in Americas are much more deer-like, while elg in Norway are they're much bigger, more cow-like in appearance. They have a much more less branchy horns, antlers, but much thicker and potentially much more powerful. Okay, sorry, I'm rambling. Let's see if we can find a way out here now. Let's see if we can find this car. This is all, yeah, boarded up. Here it is. Cooper Trail. That's the way to the... Well, it didn't look like there was any waters or lakes on the map. But maybe it was just a bad map. So Cooper Trail. This should lead me to the parking lot according to the map, I think. I'm not good at reading maps, but here we give it a go anyway. Following this pipeline. I don't like that this bends along the trail. What's with this cargoes? Were there big cranes lifting them up here? It really makes me wonder what and how this. Like, were they transporting stuff not only in the pipelines but also in cargoes like this? A jerry can. Yep, we take this. Inventory is full. I'm gonna regret this probably, but we're gonna drop this one bullet because our rifle is already loaded. Once again, that's quite a big bullet if it takes up the whole space. Okay. You know what, if there's a car here, from how I understood it, there was gasoline back there. Or some sort of substance. So I'm gonna... It did give me a hint, like, fill this up with a jerry can. Not those words, but with a gas can. I'm gonna follow that hint. This one. This one. Alright. I heard a step again. Is this part of the ambience? I keep hearing steps. I mean, these entities seem to take up a lot of their forms. But what if they just walk around and they are invisible until they take a form? Maybe that's all the steps I'm hearing. They're sort of invisible until they take a dead creature. From what I understood, they can only take over dead creatures' bodies and forms. What's with subject 11B though? We just saw footage of him crying, being abused. What is this back here? This is back here. This is the same place. Oh. Do I have to burn a body with this? Is that the point? I thought like getting a car because I picked up car keys. But okay, maybe we just have to find ourselves a body, burn it, sadly, give it a little cremation, and use this in order to, yeah, shoot. I thought I saw a pair of white glowing eyes like these shapeshifters in their form, but I guess it's just timing of the snowflakes as I turn around. Oh, I'm getting very, very paranoid. Can I just use this? No. Which can be used to fill up a vehicle. Okay. Well, it can be used to ignite stuff as well. Now the question is, where would there be a vehicle? Oh. I'm seeing things. I thought I saw something run from the left, from the right to left. Cooper Trail. Ah. The vehicle. How do we get out to the vehicle? Well, this is just closed off. If we could climb over the roof somehow, or just find a ladder to climb over the fence, probably easier. Why can't I just skip over here? Oh, my car. You'll have to wait a bit longer. How will we... Oh, what's this? Cut down... Oh, I can cut down the tree. Excellent. Excellent. Good thing I picked up the axe. Unlock it. Yep. I have unlocked the van. Oh, I need to fuel up as well, I suppose. You escaped Great Berry State Park in an old van. This feels much more like my style. Whenever I go through a horror experience, I do feel like I'm recording with a camcorder or a phone. Yeah, it looks like a reception-y or entry area.